Grilled cheese, grilled chicken and veggies, pizza under the stars. It's good. It's big. It's Applebee's. For dessert,
Dessert? Hell yeah, dessert.
the Applebee's brownie.
Yeah. I love brownies. Oh,
Who doesn't love brownies? And we love new seasons of Survivor here on Super Mater Brothers Podcasting as we kicking off tonight on Wednesday, September 21st, 2022, a whole new season, Survivor 43, they're calling it. And we're here to preview the cast. I'm Dave Mater, joined with my brother Jeff Mater here on Super Mater Brothers Podcast and streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Or you might be listening to us on the audio version. The premiere is coming up very shortly in the next 25 minutes. And we thought, we did our draft in our ongoing pool here where we have 8 participants, including Jeff and myself, to pick the castaways. Who's going to be the winner? It's an exercise we go through each season, and we're going to talk about it. Jeff, are you excited for this new season of Survivor?
I'm not quite sure what to make of it yet. Survivor is becoming the same thing over and over and over and over. There's not a lot of twists and turns. There's no theme. So it's hard to get a grasp on how the season's going to go, because all you can judge it on is basically pictures and bios, a couple of interviews, so it's hard to tell, if you had asked me before Kagayan, how good of a season was that going to be, I would have been I don't know, but it turned out to be a really good one.
Sam is asking where Jaemeel is. Jaemeel is going to be along. What are we, chopped liver? But we're gonna jump into it. Yeah, it's hard to know what the potential of any good season is. But what was the last season you really didn't like, Jeff? Can you? You thought was just oh, this was disappointing.
The one where I won, the one Tommy won. That was terrible.
Wasn't that
I think it was 39.
Edge of Extinction.
Yeah, I think it was 39. I don't know what Edge of Extinction I also disliked, but Tommy won another. I'm pretty sure it was 39. It was right before the All-Star season, but
yeah,
that season sucked, and so did the Edge of Extinction one where that Chris guy won. That was terrible.
You won as Island of the Idols. Tommy won.
Island of the Idols and the Edge of Extinction are probably the 2 worst in the last 10. Yeah.
Island of the Idols was I guess, and then you also won Survivor 41, which was Erica. Let's talk about this cast though, because we only got just over 20 minutes here to kind of run through all 18 of them. So we're just going to talk about initial impressions, and then we're going to watch this 2-hour premiere, and we're going to be doing a second podcast tonight where we're going to react to. Did any of our assessments kind of come true, or did we have the right read on any of these people based on what we're going to see in this premiere episode? All right, let's jump through them. Okay, so first, Jeff, we're going to talk about Ellie. Ellie is 31 years old from Salt Lake City, Utah, a member of the Baka tribe, drafted 11th overall in our draft by Jen. What do we know about Ellie so far? Just trying to get her bio here.
Is she single, married? Does it say?
It doesn't come up when I search Ellie. Ellie, here she is. Ellie is a clinical psychologist. When she's not on Survivor, you can find her rock climbing, skiing, partaking in karaoke at dive bars. It doesn't say whether she's married or not. So let's assume single.
Yeah.
Says she'll believe she'll win thanks to her natural social skill and cutthroat strategy. All right, so that's Ellie. I don't know. I don't know what else to make of Ellie. I obviously didn't draft her, so
I never enjoy how people talk about themselves. Because everyone has an inflated sense of how good they are.
Sam's asking, can we see the draft order first? I can show you the draft order, Sam, if that will please you. So here is our, I'll zoom out a bit there. Okay. So for the record, there is our draft order, with, Jesse Lopez, of course, drafted by Jaemeel first overall on the behest of Sam for the bet. Jeff, would you want to see Alyssa from Big Brother 24 on Survivor?
Oh, Alyssa from last season?
No, this season of Big Brother.
Oh, no, she'd be terrible.
Yeah.
If there was anyone this season on Big Brother that would be good on Survivor, probably probably Kyle would be pretty good, and so would Turner would be pretty good at Survivor, I would think.
Right.
I could see Taylor being pretty good at it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think obviously Michael would be good at it.
Well, you know what? I think Michael's more suited for
Big Brother.
Big Brother. The thing is, if he got on Survivor, he again would have to like win a lot. He's not a great social player, Michael. In my opinion.
Yeah, I don't totally disagree with you. Yeah. Okay. So there you go, Sam. There's the draft order. I hope you got it. We'll be running through these people as quickly as we can. Again, 20 minutes left. All right. Let's bring on our next. We're going to go through by the tribes. Okay. So this is Janine, also from the Baka tribe, the Yellow tribe. She was drafted 16th overall by Jaemeel. She's from San Francisco, 24 years old. What do we know about Janine here? She is making. She's a UX designer, fashion designer. She enjoys backpacking, photography, running, thinks that she could be the sole survivor, she thinks she can win because she can create relationships with people from completely different backgrounds and juggle the nuances of my different alliances. That's not a good answer.
All of her like hobbies and like even her profession are kind of like introverted, like, like they're a little bit more less social things, like the other girl that's like karaoke, and she's more social,
Yeah. Okay. We'll see. I don't know what else to make of Janine yet.
No. Yeah.
Here we got Mike.
Red Green.
Mike, what's his last name? Mike Gabler, 52-year-old from Meridian, Idaho, on the Baka tribe, drafted 12th overall in our draft by Sean. He's the oldest castaway in this group. And what else can we figure out about Mike by looking at him, Jeff?
He looks too nice. I'm sorry. He looks like one of those older guys that gets on these shows, and he's like, "Why do you want to vote out me?" And it's like, because you're not fitting in, and you're too nice, and it's easy to get you out. You know what I mean? Like that's who this guy. It's either that or he's gonna finish fourth. Because he's being dragged.
Well, also think about how he's going to fit in with this Baka Yellow tribe, right? As well. Oh, I heard the click. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Jaemeel, thank you for joining us. We just got to Mike in our cast preview.
He doesn't know how to use a camera properly.
Mike doesn't?
Right. Is he the Brittany of this season?
That's what my notes say exactly. He's the Brittany of this season.
Not Brittany?
Yes, every Brittany.
Every Brittany.
There's the curse of the Brittany's and the curse of the Kyle.
Guys, this guy's a doctor. He's a heart valve specialist.
So what you're telling me is hyper intelligent, possibly has antisocial tendencies and extremely competitive, and is known to exert his opinion because it is a very expert one. He's used to that type of situation. That's what doctors are typically known as. That doesn't necessarily bode well in terms of a social game that is Survivor.
No, and he's already disadvantaged, I would say, being like significantly older than anybody else in this cast, like by 10 years at least. Even like the 12 years. Yes, he's a doctor. That's correct. He says he plans to play like Sandra Diaz Twine. Yeah, so we'll see.
Nobody plays like Sandra. It's ridiculous.
Here we got Mariah. As we're got a few more here on the Baka tribe to go through. Mariah is 28 years old from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, on the Baka tribe. Drafted 17th overall by Jaemeel as well. And what do we know about Mariah here? She's colorful.
Yes.
She's a proud teacher, guys. Colorful.
And at night she moonlights as a carny.
Yes. Or a clown. Colorful, energetic, joyful, and enjoys shopping, traveling, and creating content. Okay, she believes that being a super lovable and not immediate, she believes that being not an immediate threat will help her win the season. Well, of course it would. Like whoever came, I'm going to cut my strategies. I'm going to come in and be an immediate threat, and that's going to carry me to the win.
Sometimes that works though. Sometimes you're the big threat, and then everybody forgets about you until the merge, and then
or sometimes they need you as that big threat because you're threatening to the other team. At the same time, do we know if anyone else in the cast is afraid of clowns? Because just imagine you're sleeping and you turn around, you're like, ah.
Yeah. No, it's we'll see how it goes on the Baka tribe. Okay, we gotta keep this moving. Let's talk about Owen. Owen is drafted by Daryl. Where's Owen here?
Woo and handsome Joe had a baby.
Yeah, Owen Knight, 30 years old, from New Orleans, Louisiana. Guys,
he's adopted.
Adopted.
So we don't know if he's not related to Woo.
That's true. Maybe they were separated at birth.
He's a college admissions director. That's his job.
So he decides he gets to go to whatever college he works for.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he drafted 4th overall by Daryl. Considers himself an unassuming triple threat, which will be the key to winning the $1 million. He says he would like to play a game similar to Adam Klein.
Okay, what's the triple threat aspect of it?
Threat level low, has good relationships with everyone, and authentic, and be a super fan.
Okay, so not brains, beauty, and bra.
So not entertaining. Like a completely boring ass game.
I'm already entertained by his mustache.
Like Adam Klein is was one of the most boring winners I ever watched play the game. Like he was really kind of I didn't enjoy his game.
Michael of Survivor, Michael from this new season of Big Brother. He was kind of just like Game Boy, just overstudied, right? Okay, and then finally, the final member of the Baka tribe, we have Sammy. Where did Sammy go?
Overall,
second overall by Jeff, 19 years old, from Las Vegas, Nevada. He's the youngest member of the cast. I couldn't believe when you told me this guy was 19.
I don't me either. That's why I picked him. I was like, this guy's an anomaly.
My son is 19, and he looks older, I'd say. When you say, I don't know.
He looks like a geekier version of Zach Rance too. So I was like, done.
He looks like a cartoon character, that just grew up in live action.
Yeah.
He's a pet cremator, guys.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's his dad's from Morocco or something like that, or
is he? Yeah. So he's mixed, right? And he's unpredictable, tenacious, indecisive. He's into sports, fitness, and journaling. Says he's too conversationally and emotionally experienced with people to be unaware of that standing in the game at all times. He's also too determined. He's also too determined to get comfortable. What?
Sure.
What does that even mean?
It's word soup. It's word soup. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
That's all it means.
Solid pick. Threat level low.
Yeah. Got a question here from Johnny White. Is awesome. Will you be streaming the premiere day? We're not streaming the premiere itself. We'll be streaming our reaction to the premiere right afterwards. Just the eyes, but he looks like Jeff. This guy? Maybe.
Jeff.
I picked him.
Jeff. That's why you picked him. Johnny is talking about what the world mind would want us to do.
Absolutely. The world mind. Oh, okay. All right. Let's talk about the next tribe. This is the Coco tribe, starting with Cassidy. Cassidy went last overall in our draft, 18th out of 18. She's 26 years old, from Austin, Texas. One of the on the younger side of this cast. Jeff, why? I guess the question we have to ask ourselves is, why did nobody take her? Why did Jeff get saddled with her as the last pick?
Because she thinks she's on the Bachelorette or something. What is this picture? You're not on Love Island. This is Survivor. Well,
if she was just wearing the bikini, is it because she has the jean jacket?
It's the jean. It's the way she's wearing the jean jacket. It's the hair. It's it's not a bikini. It's a top. There's all these different things going on where you're just do you know what game you're playing? Like, you know where you're there?
She's here to play like Kim Spradlin and her low-key assassin game.
Okay. Kim did not play a low-key assassin game. Kim was, 1, physically imposing, 2, was wicked smart and whip smart, and was able to earn the trust and the respect of her tribe pretty early on. I'm not seeing any of those things.
Kim Spradlin played with a lot of volatile people too, and used that to her advantage in the game. Like, she had Tarzan, she had Colton, she had Troyzan, she had that was directly opposed to her. So it was
No, I didn't know Coco was the name of your cat, Sam. And does Cassidy remind us of Alyssa? Sam's betrothed, Alyssa from Big.
So wait, Sam, the question we need to ask you is: do you think that Cassidy reminds you of Alyssa, and does that mean that you'll be sweet on her for this entire season?
I think the answer is yes, but we'll find out. I did not get Alyssa vibes when I looked at Cassidy specifically, but
I get more like Christmas vibes.
Christmas Jones. Okay, let's talk about Gio. Gio is on the Coco tribe. Gio Bustamante, 36 years old, from Honolulu, Hawaii. There's 2 Hawaiians in this cast. He's one of them. Hawaii. Drafted by Daryl, 13th overall. What do we know about Gio? What do we see? We can tell you. He quit his job to be on Survivor.
What was his job?
A project manager.
It's not a real job.
He says that laziness and people who don't have common courtesy are his pet peeves. When asked to describe which player he'll play his game most like, he said it would have to be a combination of Cochran and Boston Rob.
Those are like oil and ice cream. They don't go together.
It's 2 different things.
He says, I'm not as physical as Rob, but I will be strategic like Cochran. Then what in your game is
like Boston Rob wasn't strategic? Did you watch him play?
Yeah. It's like if Boston Rob sucked at competitions, that part, and then Cochran.
He kind of reminds me of. He reminds me of Romeo from last year. Like, he's this skinny, wiry Hispanic guy. I don't know if he's Hispanic. He seems like he's Hispanic though.
He might be. I would say that's a assessment.
He just seems very similar in that way. Like, just probably won't win many competitions. We'll have to kind of play a dirty game to get further in the game, kind of like Romeo did last year.
All right, let's move on to James. James drafted by Sean. James, where did he go in the draft? 5th overall from Philadelphia, PA. He's 37 years old. James by Sean. Did I mention that right?
Yeah.
What do we know about James?
He doesn't wear properly fitting shirts.
No. Yeah. He buys a size up for no reason.
When he was 12, he won the United States Chess Open, the largest chess tournament in the United States.
See, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't read that part of his bio. Mm-hmm. Who picked him?
Sean.
3rd time we repeated that.
5th overall, Sean picked him. James thrives and finds a certain comfort in chaos, which he believes will lend a hand to him in becoming the sole survivor.
Chaos can be a ladder.
Could be a ladder. Maybe he's the Littlefinger of this season. We're going to find out. All right, moving on to Carla. Carla is what do we know about Carla? Why can't I find her here? Carla, 6th overall.
Yeah. She looks mad. What are you taking my picture for? Huh?
What?
From Newark, Delaware, not the not the other Newark, but 28 years old.
I'm a strong, independent woman.
Yeah, she is an educational project manager.
Yep.
Okay. 28 years old, grew up in low-income household to Mexican immigrant parents. Lives by the motto: if you don't like something, change it. And will utilize her resilient nature and eavesdropping skills to take the prize.
Yes, she met her wife at a Xena convention.
Oh, so is she the Xena and maybe her wife's the Gabrielle?
Maybe.
All right. Or hopefully maybe the other way around.
Maybe she doesn't find. Hopefully, she doesn't find her Callisto.
Hopefully, yeah. All right, we got maybe most important of all here. We got Lindsay, drafted by me, yours truly. where did I take Lindsay? Lindsay went 10th overall. She's 42 years old from Downingtown, Pennsylvania.
Yep.
One of the older members of this cast, a pediatric nurse. She's been trying to get on the show for 20 years. Since
she was 22.
Yeah, basically. She's a member of the RHAP Patreon community, as am I. So Rob has a podcast, and Rob's sister Nina. So we'll see how that plays out this season. I think also James, the one we just talked about, is also.
Yeah, I think so. There was 2 people that you were mentioning.
Yeah, I think James is maybe the other one. Anyway, so this 42-year-old says she's relentless, resourceful, and compassionate, but people are surprised by how competitive she is. I'm interested to see how good at competitions she is in particular. I think she's going to be a dark horse in this competition.
I'm pretty sure she has, for Halloween, gone as what's her name from Jurassic Park.
Oh, Laura Dern. Or Ellie Sattler, I guess, is her character.
Kind of got like a Conan vibe from her too, like long, tall.
Yeah, Irish.
Yeah,
assuming she's Irish. Okay, let's talk about this man. What's this guy's name? This is your pick, right, Jeff? Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like
he
would enthusiastically, clean your table for you, or I don't know. Like, he's very excited. Just
25 years old, from El Paso, Texas. I think he's the final member of the Coco tribe we need to discuss. Yep, he is. Drafted by Jaemeel. No, it says Jeff. Who has this guy? Jeff or Jaemeel?
I have him, yeah. I picked him.
Oh, okay. So I gotta fix that.
Yeah, he's wearing a golf shirt, probably doesn't golf.
Oh, he doesn't golf. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about Ryan.
He's very fit.
He looks built. He looks like he works out.
He looks built and not in a bulky way, so that's good. That's the type of you want, that Joe fitness but lean type of look.
He was born 3 months early with mild cerebral palsy. The doctor said he would never walk, but he was able to after 4 years of therapy.
Wow.
There you go. All right. Let's talk about Cody. Now we're on to the Vesey tribe, the red tribe. So Cody, I know, was drafted by Jane, third overall. He's the other Hawaiian on this cast. He's 35 years old. The other Hawaiian being Gio on the Coco tribe, the blue tribe. And with I don't know, with Cody, I'm not sure what to make of Cody yet. I need to see him in a video, but he's in elevator sales. How many? Oh, I guess lots of elevators in Hawaii.
You'd be surprised how lucrative the elevator game is. If you're an elderly individual and you need to renovate your house, an elevator is a perfect thing that you might need to help make your house more accommodating.
Well,
yeah, and also if you sell elevators to big buildings, we make a lot of money.
He plans to use the fact that he's lived in different cities to his advantage.
Okay, I always picked this guy. So, I ended up going with, it was between him and Sammy. And the reason I didn't pick him was I just didn't get a good vibe. I just didn't like him. I was just, no.
But at the same time, Jane is known for picking winners, right?
Sure.
So we could be hearing. She's
known to pick winners, and she sticks by her picks.
Correct.
It's like if Sester Nino was a beach bum. That's who this guy.
Yeah. Well, okay. The one thing that's concerning here, it says Cody believes that having wisdom ahead of his time will help him communicate with players older than him, and his youthful spirit will allow him to relate to younger players. There's only 4 people older than him in this cast. Okay, so it's, but we'll see. He thinks he's kind of in the middle, but he's towards the upper end of that. All right.
So could we be hearing congratulations, Cody?
I hope not. It won't come from Julie. Okay, let's talk about the next member here. We got Dwight. Is this Dwight?
Yes.
Dwight Moore, 22 years old, from Collierville, Tennessee, or Collierville, drafted by Amanda, 8th overall. Dwighty. What do we know about Dwight?
Amanda is also known for picking, having really good picks.
He hopes to emulate Wendell Holland's Ghost Island game, where he had a strong social game, created bonds, and performed well in challenges. If I set my mind to do something, I'm giving it everything until I see that
Ugh.
goal net. Like a Wendell wannabe. Like, come
Stop
on.
it with the cliches and the bad
Can he
comparisons.
build furniture? That's my
Yeah.
question.
Like, why are you like Wendell? Like, yeah, exactly. Can you build furniture? Like, saying you're good at competitions is like there are hundreds of contestants that have been good at competitions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, this guy seems a little one note to me so far. I know we gotta keep going. Okay, our first overall pick, drafted by Jaemeel on the behest of Sam, Jesse Lopez, a 30-year-old from Durham, North Carolina, and Jesse is a former gang member turned political science PhD.
He just argued his PhD just a couple of days before flying out to Fiji.
There you go. He's researched voting behavior for years and believes he can adapt to any environment and build relationships with anyone, bringing an academic mindset to the game and spending more hours thinking about how people vote than Sandra Diaz-Twine or Boston Rob combined.
I mean, thinking about how people vote politically is not the same thing as figuring out who's going to vote who out, because when you're figuring out politically, it's it's a binary choice,
Yeah, and if this guy wins, I have to do a Gilligan's Island podcast immediately. Yeah. So it's let's not pull him for Jesse. All right, let's keep moving here. Who's this?
Sam, to answer your question, this girl has more of an Alyssa vibe, I would say.
This
California
is
Justine,
girl from Marina Del Rey, California, drafted by Jane, 14th overall in our draft. I don't know what to like. She's skinny.
Skinny, pretty. California.
She's an unathletic, girly girl. But her father raised her to be the son he never had, stemming from Marina Del Rey. She's in cybersecurity sales. Say she's way more emotionally intelligent than book smart, and she believes she will be a huge aptitude when interacting with other players.
Okay, saying you're emotionally intelligent is that you're basically, you might as well just say you're dumb. Like
no. I just learned about it this week. There's a whole swab of information to be emotionally intelligent, Jeff.
I don't know, Sam. You should hit her up on Twitter.
You know what? I don't deal with math and facts or really knowing anything about anything, but I can tell how you're feeling.
Do you have empathy? You have empathy. Understand.
Justin Trudeau. They said, is Justin Trudeau's intelligent as his father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau? They go, no, but he has emotional intelligence. And they're like, okay. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
We just got a couple more to get through here. So I know we have to get to the premiere itself. Okay, so we got Nneka, drafted by yours truly, 7th overall from Weatherford, Texas. She is on the Vesey Drive. Nneka, I like Nneka. She seems fun. She plans to play like Sari. She's a pharmacist. She's originally from Nigeria, a mother of 2 with a 3rd on the way. I'm still trying to figure out if she's playing pregnant or not, or what if she's given an interview after she got home or something. So
her smile looks very genuine, not like very unlike the guy I picked, Ryan Mercado or whatever. His smile, not as genuine.
Right.
Forced.
I don't know. I got a good vibe off of her here. I just saw her. I got a good energy, and that's why I picked her. And I like her chances. And there's been two women winners in a row, so I'm thinking that maybe 3's a charm.
Well, I do think that the girls have a way better chance of winning the 26-day season.
Yeah, and this is another 26-day season. Agreed on that too. Okay, and finally, I think this is our final. This is our final person to preview. Who is this?
Well, this is the girl with one leg.
Oh, okay, with the prosthetic leg. Noelle, drafted by Amanda, 9th overall from Manchester, New Hampshire. She is 25 years old.
Yep.
And she has a prosthetic leg. And she's a U.S. Paralympian, competed at the 2020 Summer Games in Tokyo. Her leg was amputated after an accident in 2016. And she plans
all this is telling me is she will murder and murk majority of the women that are in this game by far.
But having a leg amputated is going to be interesting to see how she plays certain competitions or if they adapt certain competitions.
Probst is going to be in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be, what's her name again?
Noelle.
He's going to be, Noelle is swimming in the water with one leg.
I'm getting Christmas vibes.
Yeah. I think the Chrissy girl, whatever, was more Christmas, but
No, but Noelle means Christmas in French.
that's true. That is true.
Weekdays.
And she, you know what? And
Pretty
what
strong.
is it? Christmas hurt her leg, so it's similar.
Yeah, she hurt her leg. She didn't have
Yeah,
an
but
acne,
Christmas, she couldn't compete because she had
She
her
couldn't-
messed up leg.
Still,
This
that's
one, Noelle
that's
will.
my one Christmas clip on the board still. After all, well, really, that I ever pulled. Where is she? Christmas. Here.
But I can't win if I can't play.
Can't win if I can't play. Anyway, guys, that's the cast. I know we got to run off. We got 2 hours of show to watch here. So, do you guys? We're gonna see how these assessments go. I know we could kind of ramble on here, but we'll get a chance to do that afterwards. So,
Yeah.
Jaemeel, safe travels home. I know you're in mid transit there, and Jeff, we'll talk
I'm
around.
at work still. I'm
I
still
know, but
at
you're
work.
going home, right?
No, because I have a movie tonight, and it's
Oh, so is it just me and Jeff later? Are you not on?
yeah. It's I told you I was coming on. It's Clerks 3.
Did you tell me this and I wasn't listening? Okay. Good thing. This is a good thing we talked. Okay, so Jeff and I will be on later tonight, and I'm seeing Clerks on Sunday, Jaemeel.
Yeah, there you
so-
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So safe travels. Enjoy the movie man. And Jeff, I'll talk to you around 10:15 or 10:20 or something like that.
Sounds good.
Okay. We'll see you next time. And I don't know. We need just a Jeff Probst to kind of get us going here.
You got to dig, woman.
You got to dig. All right. I think that's probably the best one to go at.
Sam will be here tonight.
You got to dig.
Yeah.
Come on.
You got the whiskey bacon burger.